Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entre el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pega, mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entre el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pega.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Liechtenstein Whale. And now, Carlos Beltran. And that one pulled foul. That's out to center field. And that is Springer. Hauls it in for the out. Chris, the GBL is different for a lot of reasons, and one of those reasons is having only 8 teams in the league. How does that impact these teams?
That's the ball.
Well, I think it changes a lot of things for these hitters.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Most obvious difference.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. A 2-run homer. And now they're out in front. It's 2-0. Aaron Judge in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one. So who does it help more, the pitchers or the hitters?
I think it helps the hitters because they become more familiar with the pitcher's stuff. The shortened schedule, it doesn't help though, and that cuts into the amount of at-bats they get. So the GBL, it's just a different beast, Boo.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's a base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That one misses. 2-1. Judge stands at first with one out. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That ball's carrying. And that one is going to go. Here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. On the ground, right side. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
1-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Springer in and to his right. He's there. He's got it. 2 away.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning. And
that one ripped right center field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. As a run scores. Springer on the move. And that's the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 1st. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
With Pedro on the mound, Boog, this lineup is facing a fierce competitor. He always seems to rise to the occasion, and that's a big reason why he's considered one of the best pitchers we've seen in the majors.
Way high.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike
3
1.
balls and no strikes.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
We got a full count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Luis swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Devers now. First offering misses badly for ball one. And another ball.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's off the outside edge. 3-1. In the air, right field. Tatis makes the catch.
It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't balling, but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing.
All right. Ready to go here. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. Missed. Ball 1. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Springer drifts towards it. Brings it in. 2 down. And now Gil Hodges. First offering, and it just misses. And that drops in for a strike.
Ball.
Swings through that one.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
High fly ball out to left field. Wood in position. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
That missed inside. And 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2's the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. At the plate, Luis Rengifo. And that one fouled off. They got it for out number 2. Rafael Devers up to hit. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Got him swinging on the top of the second. And now the DH, Aaron Judge. And that's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. And here is Jorge Posada in there for strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. That one inside. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And George makes the grab. So 2 down now. And here is Jason Kipnis. Right side, Ruth. He takes it himself to the bag. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. Sutton back to work. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
That misses. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball lined to center. And there's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
No ball,
Babe Ruth swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That misses. Now 2-2. And there's a hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
George Springer swings through it for strike 1. Way outside, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2 is the count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, George Brett. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. And that one in the air center field. Beltran. Out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that one gets past the catcher. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Posada collects, fires to first, in time. On to the third inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that one fouled off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Wood on his way over. Makes the catch, 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Top of the third, no score. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done.
Danny Coulombe gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up.
0-1.
I think it's a good move. I know.
Ellie on the move.
No, that's
Pitch
it.
Inside. Got him, and they get Ellie off the bases. Always a win. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now at the plate, Logan O'Hoppe. And fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
That one 95 to finish him off. So digging in, James Wood. His first at bat was a strikeout. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Outside low, and it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1-2.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Luis Rengifo will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. 2 out, space is empty. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Here's Rafael Devers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fought off foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw into third. And he's out. Cut down. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Springer sizing this one up. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double. The run scores from second on the board first. It's 1-0.
Waste no time there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And
oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Hodges batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame here in extra innings. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, on the corner for a strike.
0-1.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. So 1 out, nobody on. Now here is Jorge Posada. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And a foul ball. 4 runs already in the frame, and here in extra innings. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out. Hipness in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe at second. He legs out the double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Crow Armstrong pulls it down, and there's one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Ruth now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's outside. Now 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Leaping, and he brought it back. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter is George Springer. Doubled his first time. Squirts away a little bit. Throw down to third, but he's back safely. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
Devers on third with 2 out. They're down to their final strike.
1-2.
Williams is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Philadelphia taking on Seoul. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And on the hill today, Al Leiter.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Late with the swing there.
0-2.
The other way. He'll do it himself. 1 out in the top of the first. This is Corbin Carroll. That one's in there. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a slow roller. Rengifo slings to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. And now here is Gil Hodges. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. First pitch, and he just misses.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now, Ken Griffey Jr. just missed. Center field. Beltran under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. Ball one there.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Beltran ranging into the alley. He's got it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bryce Harper to the plate.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Makes the catch for the out. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. And that misses.
Inside.
1-0. Leiter, a lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
In the air, left field, down the line. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Dominguez on his way in. Makes the catch. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the switch inning second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Skubal back to work. Misses
That's a
off the
ball.
plate. And that's ball one. Check
Yeehaw.
swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Rafael Palmeiro. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first. And that quickly 2 away. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. Digging in, Brian Roberts. Swings through that one for strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And ball one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. First pitch, not close. Roberts on at first, nobody out. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Junior gets it back in quickly, and it's now first and second to start the inning. First and second, no outs. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
That's a ball.
That one drifts inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next
Yeehaw.
offering in there for a strike, and that's strike one. And that one is inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that is a big first out. And now it's going to be Carlos Beltran. And there's a ball.
That's in, ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll, grounded out his first time. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That missed by a lot. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch in the
2-2.
dirt. Ball 2. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Cut on and missed at 101. It's 0-1. Out to short. Marte throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now it's the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. So the lineup flips over. Here's Trevor Story now. Just missed.
1-0.
And that one wrapped foul. Fouled off left side. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count now even up. Swing and a miss, and Scooble gets. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, leading off, Gil Hodges. First pitch misses.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Going, gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 1-0. And now here is Harper. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And that's outside. Lighter. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And a curve is down and in. And it's fouled away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is Devers, flying to left his first time. There's a swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. And you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, you know, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Inside, 1-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2. Check swing, no appeal. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here is Ken Griffey Jr. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Brian Reynolds.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Hard hit to third. And they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Roberts hauls it in, 2 away. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Beltran under this one. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Swing and a miss as he was late. Grandal in his 13th season, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. The next pitch misses, and 1-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one found hard the other way. That's hard hit on the line. Dominguez hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Skubal back to work. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Harper hustling after it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Wilmer Flores.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench,
Ball
huh?
outside.
That's outside. Ball 1. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-1. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Yasmani Grandal now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 outs, base is empty. Hot shot to third. Fires across the diamond. That takes care of Grandal. That ends the top 6. And the batter now, Corbin Carroll. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Strike 1.
0-1.
This one popped up right side. Flores. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here is Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 in this one. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Leiter brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch. Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Puts a bunt down. to first, and a couple of quick outs. So the batting order turns over. Here's Story now. Carroll ranges back. Makes the catch up against the wall. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Just off the inside edge. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Good eye in that spot.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And now Brian Roberts. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2.
1 out, a runner at second. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air to left center. Story sizes this one up, and there's 2 away. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal, 1 for 2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ketel Marte. Outfield deep here, trying to... Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. They get the out on Marte. Bottom of the 7th. Brian Reynolds here. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter. Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. And another thing that stands out specifically is that they haven't been able to lay off the first pitch. 9 first pitch outs in this game, so it's been costly for him.
Reynolds gets his lead at first with nobody out. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Not in time. He's safe.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Vientos swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but
swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that drops foul. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. That's to third. Throws to first in time. And now it's Wilmer Flores. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one off the outside edge. He's under it. Makes the grab. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Carlos Beltran. Right through there for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Just missed.
1-1.
On the ground. And it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
runner on the go, pitching for a strike.
High leg kick.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Rips that one to right. Crow Armstrong makes the play. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. Gil Hodges getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Bummer deals. That one drilled left field. And out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 4-1. Harper at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. He swings and fouls one off.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. I mean, you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and he still...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They go back to back, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. Fly ball down the line. Crow Armstrong corrals it, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-2. Dominguez in the box again, takes a strike.
It's 0-1.
Fouled off down the right side.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Inside, almost got him. In the dirt. Sends it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Scott, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2014.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Here's Trevor Story. Not even close there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. And now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Count is full.
In the air out towards right center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Bummer back to work. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Check
What you
swing and a
got?
1-0. Appeal to third. And he held up. 2-0. And that is out of play. And it's even up.
2-2.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce.
Oh.
Story sends it over to first, and Devers is set down. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. 0 for 3 in this one. Just
Nope.
missed.
Ball.
Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he
1-1.
grips it like a sinker. So technically, his fastball is labeled as a sinker. And Hader's been one of the best strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and now 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Wow.
And that skips in the dirt. Way inside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to Flores. That takes care of Grandal. So bottom of the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Off
That's
the plate
inside
inside, and now it's even 1-1. That one
That's a
missing
ball.
inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Jamer Candelario will hit next. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Bases empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Go away. That one felt good, and they inch closer. It's 5-3. Vientos, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
No balls.
1
2
out,
strikes.
bases empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
1 and 2.
And now 1 and 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So they're down to their final out. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And that's fouled off. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Just
Ball, that's
missed. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
It normally
2-2.
does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
This could end it. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kopech deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And it's filled up.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board. Keep it.